Hello, Active Sage here on the Sage channel, and this camera view doesn't really work zoomed in, does it? Jesus Christ. So I've been a little tiny bit busy between episodes. I've gone ahead and mined up some more ice. I've gone ahead and mined up some more iron. In fact, I'm flying back from mining up some more iron right now. I've also built, I believe it was one more drone. You guys saw me put together the the grinding drone and the welding drone. You can see them right there, actually, as well as the cargo drone. But I also went ahead and made a combat drone, which, well, rather unfortunately, and yes, I can control this ship as a drone now as well, but I am in the cockpit just happen to be in the cockpit right now. Oh lord, let's not crash it as soon as I start recording. But I did put a combat drone together that I'll be showing in just one moment. I just wanted to dock this ship up. Also, somebody messaged me about turning off the pole on these connectors. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said it before, but I figured, you know what, let's do it. Let's turn the pull off. So maybe that was part of our problem, where we were getting close to things and just yanking us way super quick and causing us to have our ships destroyed. Anyway, we got those locked. That should remove all the iron from there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the combat drone I put together. Oh god, why? Yeah, it sort of ended up having a sort of swastika shape to it, but it's such a simple shape to have a thruster in every direction like that. I didn't intend it at all, it just happened again. Anyway, we're just going to ignore it. It's not too bad, as long as you don't look at it directly from above and below. And speaking of above and below, we do have turrets on it. We got a turret there, and we got a turret there, and nothing bad at all ever happened when I was working this. I didn't put a cargo container in the wrong way and lose everything and just cheat or not reload really quick a save. Nope, none of that. It's perfectly fine. Everything is absolutely fine. And you can see we do have our remote control block right there, as well as an antenna for it, and our gyroscope as well as a reactor. It's all piped together and going into there, and you can see we got cameras scattered all over the place for these, so we should be able to, yeah, even our down camera stuck in there, so we should be able to fly this thing about without any issue, really. Hopefully. And I have them all grouped up so we can keep the turrets off unless we need them. Coolio. Everything is docked up, so what we're going to do is hit the road and just start making our way over to the enemy facility. Yes, not all of these are all the way full up, but I don't want to spend any more time mining ice because, as you can see, we've already mined, well, just tons and tons of it. You can see I've even been chipping away at that. So we're going to hop in the cockpit and set off right away. So finally make some progress. In fact, let's hop right in here. Boop. And let's go ahead, and why is our number 5 button? What were you? You're not even giving me a name when I mouse over it. Usually it'll tell you what they were. Okay, let's just hope that's everything, so we'll do that. That looks like we're all good. All of our thrusters are running. You see I've welded up all the thrusters that point in all the different directions now. There's still some of the down thrusters that could use some more love, but I've added quite a few of those. You can see our power is only at 50-something%, and of course I'm pretty sure all the small ship reactors are also adding to our power surplus, so we should be pretty good. And there we go. So let's forward. That's forward over there. Cool. Now we're going to go ahead and head to the district headquarters, or at least near it. Our main plan is to get really high above it, actually, and begin bombing it. But I think we'll go to about 5,000 out and stop right there. And of course, our acceleration of the ship isn't exactly fantastic, but it's not the worst in the world either. In fact, you know what, let's just go ahead and do an H right now, an H again, and one more H, just to have those switched off so we can check some stuff. We know that's pretty much the right direction right now. We will double check it later, but for now, we've got everything off. Oh, also, I did weld up one of our not gravity gyros, our jump drives right there, so it should be ready to go once we get into space. Blimey, this is a very slow-moving ship. Also, I've turned the sound down again. Let's just go ahead and up that again. Why not? I know we've just lost our acceleration, but we'll up it because there's some cool thruster sounds. Oh, wait, we didn't lose it because the game pauses when you're in offline mode now. Sweet, forgot about that. For a while they changed it so it no longer did that, and they changed it back, well, ages ago. Also, I've welded up some of the support beams leading out to some of those thrusters because some of those, I finished the thruster and realized, well, it only takes one little nick of these support beams and everything will fall, so I've welded up some more stuff. So overall, everything is going pretty well. And you can even see down below us, now we're passing over our old spawn point. You can even see the original struts that were put in there. They've been all cut away. So you should be, well, it's a sight to see is what I'm getting at. You can tell there used to be something greater there, and it's all been ground down and turned into this thing. I'm figuring once we get to the bombing area, we're going to set up a small bombing platform on this ship, sort of in one of its open cuboid areas. And then we're going to go ahead and try to bomb things with, at first, small explosives. So we're going to aim for, well, I was originally thinking the antenna first, but I'm now starting to think that maybe we should just aim for the what do you call that thing? The turrets on the surrounding base first. That way we could fly in there and maybe more manually disable the antenna, because apparently the antenna's locked in there. Also, something horrible is happening here. It seems like we're constantly aiming upwards, and I can't seem to aim us downwards, so we're just going to stop right now. We're going to stop right now. Right this second, stop. Okay. Good, it's stopping. We need to put more gyroscopes in, because for the love of the Lord, we are tilting, and I can't correct it. And if this thing tilts over, it's not getting back up. Also, my inertial dampers are off. So really quickly, let's just go ahead and find the damn gyroscopes. There we go. And we're going to plug in some more up here. And I need steel plates. For the love of the Lord, steel plates. Come here, come here. Oh, yeah, I also extended this out and put some drones and stuff out there. Steel plates. Grab 100 of those, cool. And just plop these in here. We'll grab our welding craft, the flying sausage, in a second and just weld these up. Should have known this wasn't going to be so easy. I should have thought about these too, actually, honestly. Okay, got all those. Do we want to put more in? We'll probably need more, but we want to take the time right now. We'll just, I think this is for expansion. We should leave that be. Where else could we stick a gyroscope that wouldn't be annoying in the future? Nowhere. Let's just go with this. We're doubling the amount of gyroscopes we have right now, so we'll see if that makes a big difference. So let's disconnect you. Plink. Good. Nothing went kaboom. Let's even save, because the whole universe has a habit of exploding sometimes, so we'll go ahead and save. And let's weld this up. I don't have a bunch of cameras on the flying sausage, unfortunately. I thought about putting a bunch in, but I decided against it for the time being. There's more important things I figured to do, like making sure the other drones will all work well. Is everything sinking? Or am I going upwards? I can't tell. This is not ideal. Let's really quickly fly over and weld up the other ones. If I had a billion sideways thrusters, it wouldn't matter as much if everything tilted. Oh, scheisse. This is a cramped space now. We needed to... Oh, this is a cramped space. Shoot, I hope my thrusters on the flying sausage don't burn out anything. Oh, it's so hard to tell. Cautious now, cautious. Cautious. Okay, now to our left a little bit. Come on, and to our left a little bit more. Oh god, don't bump anything. Don't bump anything. I'm just listening for a bump. Okay, well, there was no sound, but I did see a poof of smoke. I guess it's welding it up. Cool. So there we go. We've doubled, well, in a second here, we will have doubled the amount of gyroscopes on this ship. Oh yeah, we were nowhere near that other drone. I was so afraid we were going to burn up our cargo drone. One more. Come on. Just finish it up real quick for me. Come on. There we go. Come on, finish it. There we are. Finished up. So now we can go ahead and hop back in the cockpit and see if we can level out this ship a little bit more. By the way, something that's still infuriating me is that when you are flying a drone, you don't get the horizon line sort of leveling guide. That thing right in front of us. There we go. Aha! Look at that. We were actually able to level it out. That's fantastic. Okay. Sweet. Whew. That's a heck of a relief. Let's go ahead and dock this ship back up and carry on our way now. Hopefully it's not this ship's assortment of gyros causing us issues, because I did add a few more to this as well, because it was just turning so slowly when it was under full payload. It was troublesome. But anyway, yeah, that horizon line, super useful for telling, you know, how your ship's aimed up, down, left, and right, but doesn't show up at all with remote control blocks, which is just a massive letdown, because you need it more than ever when it's a remote control block, because you can't turn your head. Even if you're on the ship, you can't even go in the third person and turn your head much. Oh, I didn't press P, I pressed F. There we go. Alright, let's carry on our way and get closer to our enemy area. We still haven't even left the valley we started in, technically. Yeah, yeah, you can see the wreckage of where we spawned right over there. Brilliant. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Can I still aim up and down? Yeah, I can. So we definitely needed those. Okay, well, now becomes the slow acceleration. And you can see off to our left there, the gold mine that we mined so much gold out of. I'm just going to leave that there, honestly. I could possibly, at some point, fly back over here and just reactivate that whole mine and try to keep digging, or I could have ground it down, but for the time being, I think I'm just going to leave it as a piece of history for our survival here. I kind of like leaving a sort of mishmash mess behind, or half-abandoned bases and things like that. It's kind of interesting. Of course, there is one way we could accelerate our acceleration, which is scary, so I'm going to do a quick save real quick. There we go. And that is to lean the ship forward, and because it's been ages and we're still moving so slowly, we're just going to do this. Lean us forward and hold spacebar. And this is going to most definitely boost our speed. So you can see our speed increasing like crazy there. We might lose a little altitude, but once we get up to closer to max speed, we're definitely not going to be losing altitude anymore. And yeah, I'd say we're successfully speeding up. Look at that, our speed is almost to max now. That is awesome. And even once the best thing is, once we get to max speed and to the altitude I'm happy with, we can go ahead and level the ship out. We should actually keep at roughly the same speed, I think. We just gotta make sure we clear this mountain, because we don't want to have a crash on this. Boy oh boy, this is an odd structure to see flying about. I kind of wish I could go into a spectator mode and this thing would just keep moving. But the dangers there are, of course, if we go into spectator mode, we lose control of the ship. And we need to go up. Please go up. Please clear the mountain. Please clear the mountain. You're still not clearing the mountain. I'm aiming us up some, so the thrusters are pushing us upwards more than just forwards. Okay, that was a bit closer than I would have liked. That, scared the piss out of me. Okay, let's go ahead and just, first off, correct our course, turn to the right a little bit more, continue with our spacebar firing, and get ourselves over to the enemy base. God, look at that valley to our right. It almost looks like a volcanic crater or something. It's beautiful. Kind of makes me wish we built a big city in the middle of it or something. The scale in this game is so funny because, well, it's just wrong, ain't it? It's everything feels like the trees feel more than just, you know, your standard oak. The forests are all very sparse. The mountains all feel absolutely gigantic if you actually stand right next to them in first person and turn on walk mode. But when you get in a ship and start flying about, everything feels very small. Because here are these mountains, and they don't look all that big because, well, you're covering so much space and your blocks are so bloody big and stuff like that, and there's not a lot of little tiny details to give you a feeling that these mountains are actually so massive. Not to mention, of course, the planets are actually relatively small when we can get this high up and already see the curvature of the planet so obviously. I don't know, it's just odd. I'm not sure I like it, but it's alright. It still can be beautiful too. Just wish you had that feeling of like there's nooks and crannies and stuff like that to hide in and explore. Maybe with some of the tech they're working on for, not No Man's Sky, silly sage, medieval engineers, they'll actually go ahead and tie some of that back into this game when it comes to actually creating more streamlined, interesting environments. Oh my god, we've done it. We can actually see the enemy base. You see that, guys? It's actually visible. It's actually visible. So I'm going to start accelerating, just holding space, and we'll try to get up above it now. And hopefully we won't find ourselves in a spot above it. Blimey, it's, it actually is coming up close, because of course we can't really decelerate too well. Luckily it doesn't look like they're sending anything out at us. Our main hope is just that we'll be able to get about 5,000 meters, 5,000 meters above it, and bombard it from there without any issue. We should be well outside of its weapons range. Can you tell I'm getting a little worried now? A little tiny bit worried, you know, when your whole ship is your attack craft? Your whole everything, really? It's not like we have a base to fall back to. God, could you imagine seeing this thing flying at you, though? You'd be like, okay, it looks frail as fuck, but what the hell is it? It is odd, isn't it? Uh-oh, we're 3,000 meters out. That's not ideal. I'm still holding spacebar. I've also started pressing forward again. Oh, no more forward. We need to decelerate our forward acceleration. Let's go ahead and aim up a little bit to level ourselves out. It's all sort of very technical in a way, isn't it? Okay, come on. Maybe 2,000 out will be good enough, eh? Let's also start moving to the right. If we need more power, we can always turn on our hydrogen maneuvering thrusters, but let's keep those off for the time being. We don't want to waste any fuel. There we go. We're looking pretty good. I should have put a camera on the bottom so we could sort of aim a little bit better. I think that's what I'll do for our bombing platform when we put that together. Alright, so there we go. We're right above it. Pretty much. And so far so good. I don't see any enemies coming at us. You know what I'm actually going to do right now is just, not the drone turrets. Where's our other turrets? Let's go ahead and name this, what was our ship? The Snowflake. There we go. Snowflake turrets. And we'll go ahead and those are actually all turned on right now. Ooh, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, turned on, shoot. Oh, I turned them off so they wouldn't shoot cyberhounds. Good. Okay, we'll leave those on. In fact, you know what we're going to do more specifically? Because I'm scared to death that they're going to stupidly shoot us. Let's turn off these two. I think those are the upper ones, right? So now it should only be the lower two turrets that are turned on. Actually, that's not going to matter because these turrets can't hit diddly shit either. Can they? They're all up here, aren't they? God dang it, I didn't plan this out. But that ship's closing on us. That ship's closing on us. Okay, quickly. Combat drone. Panic. Remote. Right here. Control. P. Turrets. On. Fucking shoot it. Yes! It looks like the enemy's drone is not designed to open fire on targets that are above it, only below it. So I think we lucked out there. Whew! That could have been the end of us real quick. Come on, just there. Okay, I need to go ahead and put the turrets on our hotbar. Put it on and off. Shit! Scheiße! No! As it flips over, it can actually hit us. No! Maneuver! Fuck you. Okay, we dealt with it. I think we took minimal damage. We should be alright. Okay, let's go ahead, fly back up to our station. We need to go ahead and disable that antenna sooner rather than later. We're going to leave this guy right here. I'm turning his defenses back on. And we'll plop him right here. So if something else starts flying up at us, he should hopefully start bombarding it before it gets to us. Cool. Hop out of that. Please stay there and don't slowly drift down or something stupid. What else do we need? Let's do a save as. Let's do a save and a save as. So we've successfully gotten here. We've successfully set up. If the whole world goes completely silly for some silly reason, you can always reload. Like if they get a lucky shot and everything just shuts off. I don't think you want to see me try to rebuild from literally nothing. You son of a bitch! There was a perfectly good drone right there and you targeted my bloody solar panel, you assholes! Fucking dick move, man. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and find our output right here. I've left this here for quite some time. Let's build ourselves a platform out to here. Awesome. We're going to put it one more out like that. Boop. We're going to go ahead and put another block like so. I think that should do. Yeah, well, I'm going to change these a little tiny bit, but this should do fine, right? Like this. Cool. So our warhead is going to go right here. We're going to go ahead and put... I know how I can even change this to be even more amazing. We're going to change you. Your turrets do not target large ships, only shoot other small ships. Do not target stations. Awesome. So now it'll only attack little guys, so we can put a warhead here, build it up, set it to be owned by our enemies, and drop it, all without our... all without that drone accidentally shooting us or anything. Cool. I'm terrified that everything is slowly turning, but I don't think it is. Okay, let's go ahead and really quickly stick that warhead in here and start dropping, as well as sticking in our camera right here, so we can actually go ahead and aim down. I have no idea the orientation of this. We need more computers, and then of course we're going to need a bunch of stuff for the bomb. So, camera, no, computer, Sage, come on. Let's not get carried away or anything right now. Let's just boogie and get this shit together. So, camera, done, good. I really have no idea which way is forward and back, but it doesn't matter at this moment. We'll go ahead and access our controls from here, level our ship out. We shouldn't have to move too much, so we shouldn't have to worry about bumping our own drone. Camera should be the very last camera just put in. It isn't. Okay, that's cool. Let's just press K and select camera here. There we go. Bombing. Camera. God dang it, they damaged another solar panel I didn't notice before on the top left there. Son of a bitch. Fucking assholes. I hadn't even technically attacked them yet. Okay, I invaded their airspace, but whatever. Okay, and so now we can go ahead... Oh, we got another drone coming up on us. In fact, you know what? I have a better idea. We have our combat drone that should intercept... Fuck me. Shoot. Okay, well that was embarrassing. That was very embarrassing. We've definitely lost all of our tools now. Let's go ahead, just really quickly. Hey, how you doing, production system? Yeah, there's a lot of fire outside. Could you go ahead and make me a proficient grinder? I would really appreciate it if we had the materials to make me a proficient grinder. And a proficient welder as well. I would really, really appreciate it if we please thank Christ. Let's go ahead and check that combat scene out there. Oh my god, I nearly died again. Inertial dampers on, cool. It's getting the shit beat out of it, which is very good. Let's go ahead and actually, just for the time being, grab our tools, grab a standard old-fashioned welder, and what are we looking for here? If we could find its computer, we could take that out right away. That's an antenna. I don't know where its brain... No! Uh-oh, we're fucked. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh shit! No! Stop! Fuck you! Damn, it did some damage. It just, like, suddenly skyrocketed into the sky. Bloody hell, that's dangerous. Damn. 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 I didn't want to spend 3,000 years preparing, you know, I was like, hey, let's not spend 3,000 years repairing. Also, let's go ahead and put our proficient grinder back on our hotbar there, alright. And this is a good way, of course, for us to inspect the enemy facility. My god, that antenna really is buried right in the middle, isn't it? Shoot. Obviously I ran out of hydrogen there, but, you know, no, since crying over spilled milk, I had a long way down. More than enough time to think about what had happened. Okay, let's go here. Let's go to bottle. Let's grab us some bottles. Let's drop off everything else just into this cargo container in front of us, except for a gun. And let's actually take some ammo. Let's go ahead also and grab that grinder. Aha! And the welder. Cool. And there we go. And next time we get a ship coming by, we're going to go ahead and try to take it out. Where is our drone? There it is. How bad off are you?